Please avert your eyes, younger people, and don't mind the semi-nakedness. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Conan Exiles Age of Sorcery. I am RoverNaut, and thank you for joining me. To get the business out of the way, please like, share, and subscribe to be a part of our channel and our community. Thank you for showing up today. Get right down to the business. We are at our tower, and the reason for that is I want to try a little experiment. I thought of an idea, and I kind of wanted to try it out. As you can see, we're missing 2 chunks of wall here, but that's okay because I want to take 2 Witchfire deals first and just put one right, lower down in the totem pole just to get that light. Yes, now we can come back around this way. Outer facing. So I'm gonna break up the normal that we got going on with that and just pop those in. I don't like the way that one is. Squared off. Okay, I want to square this. Oops. Well, sometimes you make mistakes. That way squares it off. Yes, okay. We can come back down here again, click that, and put our torch back. So, and glass like so. So now we have a light from behind the windows, but not actually sticking out or making any kind of scene. They just kind of are there. I like that, and makes the front glow a little bit. We'll see how that looks in the nighttime. I've been trying some experimenting just to kind of polish the place up a little bit. Just some random stuff and things that I've been doing. As you can see, we are missing an Aardwolf because I got rid of the lesser one. There wasn't really a point of me having that because I wasn't really going to use it. I'm kind of collecting the greater of these creatures, especially since they looked pretty much the same except for the glowing eyes. You can see our caravan rhino is over here, and we are missing the caravan elephant. The reason for it is I was out and about collecting some random resources, and got him up to level 5, and then he died to a rhino. It was super disappointing. Stacked bleed, and he was dead in like a heartbeat. Like it was pretty ridiculous, and that was one of the reasons why we had a caravan rhino before, and we were trying to utilize that, but unfortunately that was a similar type situation where they just die like super quick. So I'm kind of leaning more towards the direction of the bears being your ultimate companion as far as carrying stuff, because they have the same amount of slots. Like this only has like 3 tiers of 5, but the bearer 3 has 4 tiers of 5, which is the same as what the caravan has. So there's not really a point in having a caravan creature if you have a bearer. I mean, if you want the style, yeah, I can see, but otherwise not so much. I did do a run back over to the Castaway area. I took my scout reports over there and got some money. I also collected a couple things. There were a couple vendors that I didn't see the first time around. Those vendors included the Rocknose eggs, the Shoebill eggs, and the Sand Reaper eggs were also over there. In my travels, I also picked up another Aardwolf cub. Rescued another Aardwolf cub, just because, as kind of like a backup, and I got rid of one of the greater bears we had. Over here in our compost heap, I stuck the spider eggs that we had. I had 2 eggs, and it seems that 2 eggs come up with 4 spiderlings. I didn't know that. I prepared 2 spiced meals for the spiders, not thinking about more ramifications other than that, but yeah, anyway. So back in the links, or back in the kit, I ended up buying 2 more links to increase our odds of getting a greater links, which we have here, and then some of the regular island ones. So we already have this one, so I'm gonna take the 2 camels and the 2 links. We know what these look like. So 1, 2, 3. So they look pretty much the same, except for the greater is lighter, similar to how the leopard is, except for the leopard has the pink eye. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the bond on our island links. And we have 2 camels. Oh, pardon me. I had to sneeze like a lot. It was really weird, random. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stick a camel in here since we already have one out. And I'm gonna put our links right over on the side here. Now, as far as camels go, I don't know if you can get saddles for them or what the deal is. I'm just gonna kind of put it right here for now. Wait, no, hey. I can stack them on top of each other, but I can't like put it next to a wall. That's kind of weird. But I'm gonna put you right over there, buddy. You stay right there. You're comfortable there. You're happy there. You're safe. Okay. There, put those back just so when we collect these. Over encumbered, of course I am. I'm gonna go over here and collect some spoiled meat. I should have some. Not there, but there. Get 2 of those. Actually, let's do put that one and then 1 abysmal flesh. Yeah, there we go. Kind of vary up the foods that we're gonna give these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. That one's you basically already can tell what it's gonna be. There is a chance of getting a corrupted spider. I don't think any of these fit the bill considering what I'm seeing right now, but we'll find out. Yeah, so we're missing an elephant. We got some more little creatures here. Now, the one things that I want to check out here is the rock nose. Now, how many spots do we have? We have only 1 spot left. So I'm gonna wait until the spiders are done, and then I'm gonna pop in both sand reapers and both rock nose, and then we'll leave the shoebill for last because there's some stuff here for the. So there's like multiple different ones here because you can see the different patterns. I don't necessarily know if that makes too much of a big deal or they're all just going to come out the same. Not sure. Because I don't think any of them are greater. You can't have like a greater shoebill. Not sure. Not a shoebill expert. You know, just 3rd best pet tamer in the world. Now we are out doing a little bit of hunting so I can get my links up and get him leveled up here a little bit. His stats are okay. It seems like he's gradually building strength. And I want to toss in vitality because, like I said, these things are mostly glass cannons. They do a lot of damage but can't take much. So I'm kind of trying to even out the playing field and making sure every level he's getting vitality. But we have come across a unique creature. I can already see a greater version or a boss version of the Aardwolf over there, judging by the dead rhino bodies. So we're going to kind of play around here and see what happens. Curious to see how this fight's going to turn out. Okay. Oh, it was already bloody. Yep, I expected that. Oh. Yep, all in a day's work. Now there are some creatures of ill rapport over here, and I just kind of want to see. Oh, there's one. Kind of see how this thing stacks up. Can you please? Oh, I forgot I disabled the whole irritate perk. It seems like he's got a special attack where he swings once in front of him and then once behind him, like he's getting tag teamed or something. It's really interesting, but at the same time it doesn't seem super effective because if he's fighting just one person, he's wasting an attack. Pretty decent. There we go, back into base now. We are level 6, about halfway through, and I got some extra little supplies to keep us tidied over, just in case some random bits. You kind of always be gathering up supplies, what you can. Doesn't have to be anything perfect or amazing or anything. Just always randomly, every time you go out, make sure you collect something. It'll help out in the long run, especially when you're trying to grind for something. Nice that the bones can stack, so now that we're at 1,000 on that, I'm going to go ahead and grind these up. And put our savory bits back over here. What are you at? 49? That's fine. You know, I don't need to top you off. I'll just kind of keep this as back up there. Excellent, excellent. Ferdinand, how you doing, my friend? Okay. Pop you right down there, and I'm gonna take that demon blood out of you because I been using some demon blood for some recipes, so I'm just gonna kind of put this back over and top that off to 99. So how are we doing over here on the spider front? These two are halfway. That one's third. That one's almost a third. I have a feeling these are going to be greater spiders. Well, no, they don't have greater. No. There's no greater spiders. I bet you it's just a tame time. Because I gave these two spiced and then these two like regular unspiced. So it's probably just a taming time. So in the meantime, we got to find something to do. Which is easy to do considering that we have a whole third island over here that we have yet to set foot on. Okay, so now that I have finished doing a little bit of stuff and things for repairing on those and kind of preparing to leave out of here, I think that we're gonna try something a little bit different. And I know it might be a little controversial towards what we're working for and what we're kind of doing, but I wanna take that leap. And what I'm talking about is this right here. The yellow lotus potion. Now that's going to take a minute to craft, but the reason why I say that is because we're going to reset this. We're going to reset this in a way that you have not seen before. It'll be anything unlike anything you've ever seen before. It will be the third most amazing thing to ever grace Conan Exiles. That's right, my decisions on this will be better than you've ever seen. Do you think I've ground in the fact that this is going to be a most amazing thing you've ever seen? Enough? Have I done it enough? Have I said it enough? Because if you don't believe that this is the most amazing thing that will ever have happened, then it's not me. It's you. Just kidding. Don't take things so seriously. It's just a game. We're all here for fun. So let's check out and see if this potion's done, which it is. So, without further ado, bottoms up. Feats reset. Attributes reset. Emptiness. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to absolutely max out the authority. And now this is where I've been conflicted in the past, whether it's going to be well-trained or we're going to have a war party. I like the idea of having an additional thrall. I've never done that before, but this is really good too. Like your followers have an increased attributes. Like all of them will be just kind of bumped up a little bit. But I want to try something different that I haven't done before. And I think that's funny that there's an X button here as if I'm playing on a console. I don't even have a controller plugged in right now. I don't. It's the way the game is. It's really interesting. So I'm going to do War Party. I'm actually going to pump up my vitality. And we're going to say we're going to heal faster because the resurgence is great for like one-time battle things, but we fight for health. I mean, you do more downtime than you do in time. So we're going to do on that. As far as the stamina pool goes, we're going to need some of that. Okay, increases the armor or the stamina regeneration is 25% faster. For what we're going to be doing, the endurance is where we want to go for that. Now we also want to increase our expertise. Twice as likely to gather rare resources or final hit harvesting grants. Now this is what we had before. And twice as likely to gather rare resources, but I don't think that's going to be necessary at this point in the game. I mean, we're not focusing on a gathering build, so I think anything to speed up the time that we're doing that now. Agility. Now this is where we're going to dump in the other 10 points. Precision, it gives armor penetration and arrows and thrown weapons at twice as quickly and deal 15% more damage to distant targets. Now this is good and this is also bad. I'm not always going to be at a distance, especially if we're in a vault. So I'd rather have the armor penetration because the people that we're fighting is not always bare. That sounds great. So we're not going to dump anything into strength, which makes the entire outfit that we're wearing right now kind of, I mean, it's great because it gives us stamina, perfecto, but it's kind of heavy. So let's do something about that. And welcome back. Please avert your eyes, younger people, and don't mind the semi-nakedness. Don't worry, all the settings are turned off, otherwise I'd be exposing all my little bits. We're not going to do that. So to start off the actual change that we have going on here, I want to try out the whole war paint thing now. There is something in here called the agility war paint. I'm going to go ahead and craft that up because I don't really remember using like a war paint. Like I think I did the black hand one at some point in a previous Exiled Land match, but I didn't really, you know, do that too much here in a long time. So we're going to check that out. We're going to go right click, and I got yellowy bits all over, and apparently I got an achievement thing for it. I don't think it gives us any bonuses. It does not. Oh, that's right, I died. Oh, okay, so when you die you lose a sigil. It appears you only lose one of them. I wish I knew which one, but yeah, I lost one of the sigils. So it's super dangerous. It's cool though that it's on my face and all over. It's a neat design. I'm gonna have to play with it on the other server that I have going on there because it seems like there's stuff underneath the wraps, and I want to check out to see exactly what they're doing there. But yeah, anyway, now we got to cover up some of this skin, but that's okay. I have some stuff I had some stuff in the works. It took a little bit of time. We actually got a storm, and the storm is long gone now because it takes time because I wasn't prepared, and you know, it was last minute stuff. So as you'll notice, we have some stuff Charlie's got going on here. Yeah, the reason why I picked this set is not only because it matches the set that the Barbarians have, but it is an agility bonus set. And because we're doing an agility build, Katrina, we're going to do a swap. I'm going to take your weapon, and you're going to take mine, okay? Yeah, that sounds good, right? Yep, I don't think you have problems. I'm gonna go over here. Anyway, now that we've done that, we need to switch up for a bow, and we're gonna take our Huntress arrows that do 25 damage and the health kit of 30, or health damage of 36 on the void bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that right in there. I'm gonna put I'll leave the bow on 1, that's fine. And I'm going to take my arrows and move them right on down there. Oh yeah, I was crafting up some arrows, some star metal arrows, of course, we're going to have as a replacement because those do 20. I don't know how to craft Huntress arrows. I'm not sure if you can, but yeah, I'm going to have that in the whole repertoire there. I'm kind of thinking, should I actually keep the short sword deal here, or should I switch to daggers? Let me think about that for a second. The next thing is poison arrows. Super important. Just shift everything over 1. And then the other one is healing arrows. Now, I've never seen this before, and it's cool because it releases a healing cloud, I'm assuming where it hits. So I'm going to try that out and see what happens there. Let me see, because the sword does... And I have daggers of the gray ones. And the sword does 84. These do 61 in bleed. This one does 84 and bleed, 18%. You know what? Let me do that. Let me trade. There, all that fumbling around. I would have liked to make a void short sword, but I don't have one, and I don't know how to make one yet. It was mentioned to me before in the comments about how good it was. I really wanted to try it out, so if we definitely get a void short sword in the future, or a void sword, I am on board with definitely trying it out. Now, as far as the gear, we have to represent a little bit. I kinda am concerned about what green is gonna do to our outfit. Let's see, chest bits, dye, and is it the dark brown that's the green? Oh, that's this stuff. Original, this one, green. Green's cool. That's okay. That's cool. I'm on board with that. But this one, I'd have to, in order to change this, I'd have to do the thing. So I'm gonna leave the under green on that. Pants. We're gonna dye those, and these green save. Looking good, right? Yes. But I don't know, because if we can't do, yeah, that looks ridiculous. We're not gonna be ridiculous. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it as is, make us a little bit different than Charlie here. I didn't know we were taller than Charlie. That's neat. More you know. What? Got something to say? I see you in fight. Oh, you guys aren't fighting, are you? Please don't break stuff. I'd really appreciate if you didn't break stuff. Thank you. We got our war paint on. We got our weapons. We got our stuff. The only thing left is to go to the island. Or check on spiders. Oh, God. They look terrible. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, okay. And I think this one's just another one of that one. Yep. Ah. Awful. Awful. Oh. Follow. And your guys are going outside. There is no way on God's green earth you are going to be inside my base. No way. No way. We're going to put you in the army of darkness over here. I think. And where's the last one? There you are. You kind of look like a tiny wolf spider. There's a couple more spiders that we don't have. There's the corrupted spider, and then there was a third one, no, a fourth one. There's like 5 variants total as far as I'm aware. Not super. I love the fact that I can hear those, so if ever I'm kind of like just resource gathering, I can hear that and then just like dart that direction. Let's see, what were we waiting on? Ah, yes, these bits. But those are going to be in the next episode. Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and take all 6 of these. Yes, I can count. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. Now all of them should do something being in the compost heap, whether you have it in your inventory or the heap. I would rather it be here, just in case I die. I don't want to lose it. So yeah, there's that. So they're gonna go in there. It's gonna take quite a bit of time for those. I'll actually show you the timer. I should have done that before I walked away. The Sand Reaper has a timer of 1.5 hours. The Shoe Bill is 1.5 hours, and the Rock Nose is 1.5 hours. Don't have any more spiders in there. Don't have any more in here. We're making awesome progress. Now, the 2 things that I need before we leave are people. That's right. We have to pick 2 people to go with us. And this is the difficult part. I'm thinking that we should bring a shield user. And I'm thinking that we need to bring somebody that's pretty metal. Not necessarily saying made of metal, but you know what I'm saying. I'm kind of feeling like an Echo is gonna be good for us. So Echo, I need you to come with me, buddy. And I think the other one is gonna be Foxtrot. She's almost to level 20, and I kind of want to see her get there. She's got the gruel on her, and what do you have on you? You got the shredded. which is great. I don't know what I'm starting with this. Actually, wait a second. Can I? Hold up. I need 2 more of those. Because I need 2 more war paints. I'm really wondering if you can put Godslayer's Tears. I need blood. You have blood? Is there blood in here? That's demon blood. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see how this is gonna go. But y'all have big butts and they are in the way. Black blood. We have to figure out what we're gonna do with that. Like, I have no idea. I think we're gonna go with an Aegis. Yeah, so we got Godslayer's Tears and Aegis. We borrow that from you. And let me borrow that from you. I know. Nakedness is only temporary. Alright, so use that. Oh my god, you can. You can put war paint on your thralls. How freaking awesome is that? I mean, I did it just on a hunch. I was just like, hey, you know what? Maybe this is a thing. You got one? Yes, it's only on your back. That's a shame. But that's okay. This is still freaking cool. Like, super cool. I'm super happy with this. Can't see what's on your back because of your cape, but we might find something different for you later on, but that looks awesome. Oh, that's cool. It's super exciting. All right. The possibilities. Awesomeness. Okay, so now we have a 3rd island to get to. In the next episode, guys, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you. Please go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe, join our community, be a part of us. And I really appreciate and thank you every day. So guys, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.